Welcome to Front and Central. I'm Ranger Truco.
And I'm Elena Cataba. In this week's episode, we'll have coverage of a recent STEM panel,
Information on C Club's latest project,
what it's like to be on the robotics team,
and a special Senate edition of Where in the Hall.
But most importantly, we're going to address the walkout that occurred on Wednesday. On Wednesday, students at CHS took a stand against gun violence. Students left their class and gathered at the flagpole to peacefully protest. Students stood outside for 17 minutes, braving the cold weather.
We shouldn't have to go to school scared. We will end up in a pool of our own blood, never making it out of those walls. We should not have to go to school questioning when we will become another statistic.
As a school, we should be helping to raise each other up. We need to stop targeting people, be their race, religion, or their personal beliefs.
Stand tall and fearless against gun and power culture in America.
Someone screams of joy in the cafeteria and I flinch.
These 17 minutes consisted of speeches, a minute of silence, and details about the 17 victims of the shooting at Stoneman Douglas High School. Each student had a different purpose for attending, whether it was to stand against gun violence or call for stronger gun regulations. One reason to attend that stood true for all was to honor the lives lost in the Parkland shooting. A group of adults were also present, gathered outside the school boundaries on Milliken during the student protest.
It was truly moving to see the turnout and reverence displayed by our students here at Central. This past Tuesday, students and staff involved in Simatech sponsored a STEM panel here at Central High School's auditorium. Local professionals with knowledge on STEM careers spoke about their jobs to many students and their parents. Colleges like Aquinas and MSU were lined up in the F building. The event was held in order to inspire and educate students about STEM careers and options. Hey TCC, the M22 Trojan Love shirts are still available. If you want one, check out the Senior Party website. The shirts are available in many styles and sizes, including sweatshirts. The money will go towards funding the Senior Party.
Student Senate elections are happening early this year, and Ranger, I hear that you're all over that.
Too bad I can't win one, but that is correct. This week I roamed the hallways yet again, this time seeking out information on the upcoming Senate Executive Board race, also known as your elections for governor, lieutenant governor, treasurer, and secretary. Here's what your future senators had to say about their campaigns. Alex Olin, tell me why people should vote for you.
People should vote for me because I have the skill set to be treasurer. I've always gotten amazing grades in math, and math is what you need to do to manage such a job as the treasurer's role.
You're running against Alex Olin, who has been in Senate for 2 years. You have been in Senate for 3 years. Do you think that gives you an advantage over Alex Olin?
I think theoretically it should, but Olin's a good, tough competitor, and I'm really nervous.
What is your best quality overall as a person?
My best quality is my ability to work with people. I mean, I didn't get reelected for nothing the last 2 years.
No, good point. And what have you brought to Senate in the past? What are your main jobs, and what are some of the things that you've provided to the school? Like, I think you do blood drive, right?
Yeah, blood drive's a big thing for me. I also do the new student breakfast, which I really enjoy. I had community service, so that's kind of where my focus is.
So why should people vote Edmund Petty?
Well, I think I'm younger, so I have a more review with the younger kids too. I've got the sophomore and the freshman, and then I'll be a junior next year. I don't know, I really just want to be able to be involved.
Abby, why would you be just the best candidate for the secretary position of Student Senate?
I think this position takes high skill for note taking, and to be honest, note taking is my strength. It's definitely my biggest strength. I've seen.
So Abby mentioned her note-taking skills. You got good note-taking skills as well?
I'm a very fast typer, and usually stuff is done on the computer.
Oh, excellent point.
Right now I'm currently working on a milk drinking competition, so be on the lookout for that. And I was a part of Haunted House all the years. coming up with great ideas.
Yeah.
Such as rollerblade night is another one we're working on this year. If you like to blade, then look out for that after spring break. I'm also doing, there's a surprise one. I can't say that. I almost gave you.
So what have you done for Senate this year? What are some notable things?
I planned the game night with somebody else in the Senate. I'm planning a Jeopardy event with Alex Olin right now. I helped with the roses. I've just kind of been, because when you're in a lower class, usually the freshmen and the sophomores, you don't get much of leadership, but I get to do a lot of stuff helping other people out.
Okay. Why should students vote Marley Mindartsma as opposed to not voting at all?
You should vote for me because I'm a lot of fun, and I'm going to try to make this school fun and make people want to actually come to school because, not going to lie, not all of us want to come to school all the time, but I'm going to work hard to make this place a better place.
Preston, why should people vote for you?
I care a lot about the school. I'm a multi-sport athlete here. I'm not short-tempered, I'd say, like some other people running for governor. And I don't try to lead the student sections as an underclassman. Like,
student body-wise, how are you going to reach them better than he can? And don't say because you're shorter.
Well, I'm going to talk to a lot of people. I'm going to reach out to people that usually we don't get reached out to, and I'm going to take advantage of that and just make sure the little guy gets talked to.
Right? Say you lose the governor spot.
no, I'm not going to lose Ike.
So it's not even an option?
No.
So you don't really have a backup plan because you just know you'll win?
No backup plan.
Okay, so you're just all in? I like that. I like that.
I'd say, yeah, all in.
I like that strategy. Like, I've noticed that you've led some student sections as a junior. Is that a shot at the senior class, or are you just supporting the boys?
It's kind of both, you know. I mean, it's pick up the game, but also always for the boys.
So, do you think that you kind of have an advantage because you're in the front, people have eyes on you and stuff like that?
Well,
or are you at a disadvantage because Preston's in the game?
Ooh, okay.
Take a breath, watch the sunset, and really drive down these elections who you're going to vote for, because this is probably one of the most crucial decisions you'll make in your whole life. So sit back, have a bag of croutons, and choose wisely.
That's excellent. Very well said. All right, Abby Vanatter, good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, what are we doing here? Word.
For sure.
All right, sweet. That was a good interview.
Voting will be happening next week. From the hallway to the big gym, TCC has had quite the commotion going on.
Many of you may have seen the robotics event going on 2 weeks ago in the gym.
All Raptors have spent quite a few long, hard nights together building the robot and their team spirit.
Emily Grossart has more on what it's like to be on the robotics team.
Hi, I'm Emily Grossart reporting for Front and Central, and I'm here in the robotics room where long hours of preparation have led to this year's tournament. But I want to know what it's actually like to be a Raptor.
To help you have fun out here, to stay within the rules, and just have a great time this weekend here at Traverse City.
I think that the work ethic you learn from working with other people and working on difficult tasks is huge dividends in any career.
And also, it's a professional atmosphere, so it's nice to be able to have that under your belt when you go.
Team 96 also trying to gain control of that scale. There it is. We're back to a balanced from Leland, 60-75, getting into the defensive zone. You'll recognize them throughout the day by their distinctive.
Being on robotics not only forms great friendships, but it also prepares the students for their futures.
I really think that it helps broaden your experiences of what you can really do in high school, because there's only a select few things like sports and extracurriculars, and this is a very diverse kind of community that we get to be a part of.
You meet a lot of new people. Like, sports is fun, but you're mostly really competitive. This, you bond a lot closer, I feel like. You just meet a lot of new friends, and you get closer with them as well.
Not only do the Raptors build robots, but they also build great friendships and a strong path for their future. This has been Emily Grossart reporting for Front Central.
Thanks, Emily. Way to rock the gym, Raptors. Since C Club came into existence almost a year ago, they've had the goal of adding solar panels to Central. Right now, they are working on making that dream a reality for this summer. Here's Fielding with more on their solar plan.
Renewable energy is the unavoidable future. In fact, Traverse City has the goal of having 100% renewable-powered public facilities by 2020. With the highest efficiency, cost-effectiveness, and availability, solar energy is leading the way. And now, right here at CHS, C Club is finalizing their solar energy project, entailing many great things for our school.
We're looking at a 20 kilowatt solar array, so that's going to be about half the size of a tennis court. They're all going to be facing that way because that's the south and that's where the sun is most of the time. Then also we're going to have a pretty extensive monitoring system. So the panels are going to have a little thing that reads how much energy they're putting out, and students can look at that on an app and also on a couple TV monitors that you can have around the school. That's going to have energy savings, and you can look at how that correlates to weather, time of the year, stuff like that.
You know, Martin and Ellett have very much done their homework and thought about what's current technology that works now, but also will work for 25 years, right? And it's a scalable project. So if they raised $100,000, they could just add more on to their project.
C Club's in the fundraising stages of the solar project. So they partnered with the Citizens Climate Lobby to show the movie Saving Snow right here in the CHS auditorium, followed by a panel discussion on climate change and the solar project.
We fundraised about $50,000 of our $80,000 goal, and it's going to be incorporated into Simatech and environmental science curriculum, so students will be able to have hands-on interactions with the array. Once we start educating every student who comes through the school about the benefits of clean energy, they're going to be able to take that home to their parents and their grandparents, and that's really how we're going to make the shift to a clean energy economy.
After numerous big steps for C Club, solar energy is coming soon, and it's here to stay for the brighter future.
That's all for this show.
If you have an awesome pet, you can still shoot us an email or stop into Mr. Filkins to tell us more about it, and possibly have him or her featured on an upcoming show.
Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram at front_and_central.
To suggest ideas for future shows, you can leave a comment or, once again, slide into our DMs.
Have a great weekend, Trojans.
And we'll see you after spring break.